Alright. I'm back. Alright, for the next quest in line, we are heading over to Granzedora Castle. Nope. That's the stone I want. So this is a quest that becomes available after you finish 4.1. I want to go down to the front of the castle. And we'll head inside. And it's not this guy that we want to talk to. We'll get to that guy's quest another day. We want to talk to Ornora. It doesn't really get me, or it's not really coming to me. Oh. I don't know who you are, where you came from, but you've talked to me at a good time. You've, like, called out to me at a good time. Right now, I am gazing at this famous hero statue. And also worrying a little about something. There must be some reason we've met in this way. Will you help me resolve my worry? Sure. Alright. That's what I thought you would say. Thanks so much. And your name is... I see, so you're Mel. Well, it's getting right into it, but Mel, there's something I'd like you to do for me. To start off with, go to the best position to gaze at the hero's statue. So climb up the hero's dais and read the words that are written there. We can talk more about the details after that. I'm counting on you. Okay. Well, that's not difficult. Okay. Mel read what was carved into the platform. It's the hero's holy dais, or I guess the hero's altar, perhaps? Here we honor the great hero and the faithful ally who challenged the immortal demon lord 1,000 years ago and were victorious at the end of their struggle. Due to the interference of one of the 12 demon generals, Jamiras the Wise, for a time the ally Camille was said to have been a traitor, but her honor has since been restored. Camille's innocence was proven by Alvin's fiancée, Princess Vistalia, We, the Granzedora royal family, have recorded this all here so that our mistake in the sin of doubting the ally Camille will not be forgotten. Alright. Well. It's not really coming to me. Same thing he said before. So you've read what was written on top of the hero's holy dais. Ever since I set eyes on this statue, I have felt there was something strange about it. The direction the hero is facing and the angle of his arm as it's raised. It looks to me as if he is seeking his partner and he's feeling lost. Or is lost seeking a partner. Without a doubt, long ago, there was a partner, or another half to this hero's statue, a statue of the ally. And unless that statue exists, then I won't feel complete. Huh? How do I know something like that? That's what I want to know. I came to this castle volunteering, or in order to volunteer to become a soldier. And yet the sight of this statue concerns me so much that I can't bring myself to move. I don't know what's going on, but ever since I was little, when it comes to sculptures, it really gets my blood racing. Maybe he's supposed to be a descendant of the original sculptor. I don't know. He hasn't said anything so far that makes me think that that's the case, but I don't know. My heart is crying out for this statue of the hero and ally to take on a complete form and be restored. And so, please, I want you to help me out. To start with, I need you to research what the ally Camille looked like. Could you go search and see if there are any writings other than what's on the hero's holy dais remaining about her? There is a library on the 3rd floor of this castle. If someone there should know something, go listen to what they have to say. Alright. Okay. Feel free to join me whenever you get a chance. Third floor. Library. There we go. Okay. Darius, what do you have to say? You're looking for records from 1,000 years ago when Prince Alvin, or when the hero Prince Alvin defeated the Demon Lord. Then you will find them in the history section in the castle, or in the history books of the castle. Or did you have some other business with me? We want to ask Darius if there are any books left that record anything about the Ally Camille's figure, or form. Yes. So, I'll ask Darius about it. I see. Well, I'm very sorry to say this, but there no longer exist any writings on the Ally Camille's form that are recorded here. However, it is said that Princess Vistalia, who proved Camille's innocence, had a portrait of the hero Alvin and the ally Camille. It would be nice if that portrait that Princess Vistalia had survived to the current era, but it seemed that at some point, some era along the way, it was lost. Well, let's go ask Vistalia about it. Oddly enough, though you can cube anywhere when you are in the era the cube sends you. You cannot initially set out with your cube unless you are under the sky. Which I thought was interesting. Alright. To the castle. 1,000 years ago! Okay. Alright, we need to get up to the 3rd floor. Oh, but along the way, this is a good opportunity. We never did talk to the king and queen. We talked to Felina, the princess. But since we're passing by the throne room, we might as well stop and get their thoughts after everything. King Jute. Mel, welcome. The heavenly messenger, Pegasus, has told us about your actions at the Demon Lord's palace. After that deceiving woman who called herself the Ally abandoned my son and ran away, you helped Alvin out. As a single father, and as the king of this country, I'm grateful to you. Please come visit anytime. Harsh. Alvin, ever since he was young, always had such a kind heart. He was always such a kind-hearted person, even as a child. And and Camille took advantage of that. If it wasn't for that, then about now we'd be having a grand wedding ceremony with Princess Vistalia. If only we hadn't believed that great sinner, Alvin, would be... And then she breaks down into tears. Yeah, if only the king and queen would talk with Felina, but she was pretty much right when she said everyone was so taken away by their grief that no one would listen. Draki takes a while to tame as a monster master. The scouting book for it isn't available right away. Alright. To the East Tower where Princess Vistalia is. Oh, Mel, it's been a while. Good day to you. I'm glad to see you again. How have you been? Or have you been well? Yes. We'll say. Ah, I see. Then, does that mean you've come here because you have some kind of business with me? Very well, I will listen to what you have to say, Mel. Let me know what your situation is. Mel asked Princess Vistalia if she has a portrait of the ally Camille. Oh, how did you know about that? Just now, I've been finishing up painting a portrait of Alvin and Camille. To be honest, I really enjoy painting. To be honest, there are portraits of myself and my older brother decorating this room that I also painted. Alvin and Camille. No matter what, I wanted a picture of the two of them to be passed down for posterity, and that's why I began painting this picture. You've come at a good time. It's almost done. I was about to finish up the painting, and you could watch me as I do it. Vistalia took out the canvas that she had been painting on and put all of her feeling into picking up her brush. And then she squinted at it a little bit, took a deep breath, and began brushing. And before too long, the portrait was complete. It's well done, if I do say so myself. Seeing the two of them side by side makes me remember that day that day when their feelings came across. It's unclear if those feelings, who those feelings were directed toward, but we can guess. Oh, Mel, you need this painting? If you say so, then you must have some kind of reason behind asking. I understand. I will give this to you. I'm sure the two of them would be happier that way as well. Right, we have the portrait of the hero and the ally in our key items. I hope that this painting is passed down into the distant future and remains as proof of the bond between the hero Alvin and Camille. And Mel, I'm glad that you came to see me again. Good day to you, my friend. Alright, let's take that painting back. Ark, thank you so much for the sub. More party members. Enjoy the emotes. And get some mini medals. I do not know for certain if any of these quests require the labyrinth to be cleared. Let's see. We need to actually, we can just cube back to present day. We can do that here. If there's a particular quest that you are interested in, YNC, I can double check that quest's requirements. Alright, well. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Let's take this inside and give it to the guy over by the statue. Yes, Mizu. Cran has joined me for a little bit. Okay, Orinora. Here you go. What? Mel, don't tell me. Did you actually find a clue about the appearance, I guess the form, the figure of the ally Camille? Let me see it. And could you borrow that to me, loan it to me, just for a while, until the ally's statue is complete? Do you want to give him the portrait? Okay. Alright. Mel gave Orinora the hero and ally's portrait. Oh, this is such a wonderful painting. It uses the techniques and the use of color that was so popular in Granzedora long ago. Without a doubt, this is a high-class work of art. And above all else, the feelings the artist put into this painting, like a welcome to as if seeing off a dear friend, the feelings of love, feelings of love one has at seeing a dear friend leave. Those are conveyed quite well. We can trust that Camille's form, as it is drawn here, is a truthful representation of her through history. Having seen something so wonderful, it's really set a fire under me to want to create. I'd like to make preparations to start creating this statue right away, but this is the middle of a magnificent castle, so without the king's permission, I can't just go and create a statue here in the castle. And so that got me thinking, within the castle here, everybody knows the name of the ally of the current era, Mel, right? You're someone who's so amazing. If it was the ally who was asking the king, you'd be able to go show your face, right? And make that request. So please, I'm asking you, would you go to the king and get his permission for me to create a statue of the ally Camille? You wouldn't just turn your back on me after coming this far, would you? Please, I'm really asking for your help here. Alright, let's go. Thank you for that permission. It's gonna be awesome, I promise. King Arios, we also need your permission. Hi. Welcome, Mel. What's that? You have a favor to ask of me. Very well. Speak it. Odonora wants to make a statue of Camille. Or wants to reproduce the statue of Camille. Mel explained to King Arios. I see. That young person must be quite the connoisseur to have been able to see the fact that the hero's statue had a counterpart. To be honest, for a while now, we have been intending to rebuild the statue of the ally Camille as part of the royal business plan, but for various reasons, it has actually been abandoned. The only sculptors we could find were inferior to the craftsmanship of the hero's statue and could not build something worthy to stand next to it. To the point that Camille's form was not properly conveyed, and so we had to give it up. But if this is a recommendation from you, Mel, then I give my permission for that young person to create the statue. Any necessary financial assistance will be given. And I promise that if this young person is able to successfully reproduce the statue of the ally Camille, then I will honor them with the position of court sculptor. Please tell them to devote their all to it. Awesome. Okay. Let's go give him the good news. Orinora. Guess what? It doesn't sit right. I want to do something about it. Oh, Mel. So you were able to talk to the king? And did you receive his permission? Yes, I did. As expected of the ally. You really managed to get the king's permission. You're the best. Thank you. Well then, I'm going to get started making it right away. Here we go. And from that point, Orinora, without sleep, began working on the creation of the statue. Orinora showed amazing focus on his work, and Mel wound up spending the night at the castle as well. And then about the time that morning came, at last, the statue of the ally Camille was completed. You're kidding, 1 day? That's all it took him? And it's done. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Maybe I really do have a talent for this? I mean, I'd kind of realized it vaguely before. Maybe I ought to take the path of a sculptor. But I'd always thought and kind of trained my body to become a really cool soldier rather than just a low-level sculptor. But whenever I see sculptures, that is when my blood gets racing the fastest. It's just a rush through my body. And no one else up until now has been able to reproduce this sculpture, right? When I think that I succeeded, I feel my confidence rising. I will refrain from volunteering as a soldier and become a sculptor instead. And as thanks for helping me out, here is the portrait back that I borrowed from you. I'll return it to you now, so go on and take it. Yes! And a gold nugget. But that's not important. That portrait is what's important. Both the completion of this statue and me realizing what the path I ought to take is. All of this is because of you, Mel. Thank you. Alright. There she is. it's really interesting that they went to the trouble of, yeah, one day, they went to the trouble of making her statue look perfect and brand new, and his still shows the signs of being here for 1,000 years with the cracks and everything. I like that touch. Let's go see if they changed what's written on the plaque at all. Oh, I should have checked that in the old castle. Is this the same? Okay, this is... Yep, that's the same. Okay. Well... I love it. Okay, to Mel's house. Because that portrait is no longer in her key items, but it is a piece of furniture. And yes, it looks like you can replay the quest for more portraits. Where am I gonna put it? We may have to rearrange Mel's house a little bit. I did have one other quest in mind to do today, but there's less than 20 minutes left of stream, so we'll just take our time with this. Oh, I don't remember if I showed this off on stream yet, but this music box was one that was given away. Looks very familiar, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's turn this one on. That's the mobile. Maybe it's not gonna let me unless I turn off the one that is active. Sorry, Sage. There we go. Oh. Hello. My butler Fostan. What's he got for me? Oh, Greedhorn. Okay. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Tayo. Good luck. We'll see you later. Okay. Where am I gonna put this? Oh, man. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Now. Can't have it be super huge everywhere, so we'll put it there. We'll make it smaller. It's lovely. They deserve to be happy and together. There we go. Mel's house is getting crowded. It's okay. Alright. Well, it's a little bit early, but I definitely don't have time to do another quest. So we'll just wrap up there for today. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Let's see. What's... There we go. Thanks for putting my schedule in chat, YNC. Thank you for all of the follows, the hosts, the raids, bits and subs. I appreciate all the support for the channel very much. And I'll be back on Sunday with some Hierarchy 3. In the meantime, I hope you'll have a wonderful night and a great weekend.